Today we have Moan and Imani. You can clap. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, yes. It's the first time literally that I draw them together. I don't know why it took me like so long to draw them together. And like when I finally realized that I hadn't draw them at all together, I had a hard time deciding what I could make them do together. And add that to the fact that I have literally no imagination whatsoever. Like no imagination, there's nothing up there. I procrastinated this drawing so much. Usually, thanks to some like miracle, when I have an idea of my own regarding a pose, I use 3D models and I traced over them. But this time, my brain was so like empty, I couldn't even decide which picture to choose from my Pinterest board that is filled with pictures of groups of friends and stuff. If you look at my Pinterest board from like no context, it just looks like I'm lonely. I'm not lonely. It's just for my OCs and that's four of them. So obviously for the reference I need like pictures of groups of friends. Anyways, so I picked a few pictures that suited their vibes. Then I sketched over them and then I picked the one I liked the best. And since it had been like a long time since I drew them, I couldn't even get their faces right. And usually Moan and Imani are fairly easy to draw, like they are the easiest of the bunch to draw. But this time I just couldn't get it right. It's so dumb. Like I at the end, I I had to like trace over my own drawings of them, which is so dumb. Like it's so dumb. It's my draw. How? Anyways, I was just like fed up with it. I just gave up and I was like, you know what? Let me trace over my own shit. sometimes sometimes you gotta trace over your own shit. It's fine. It's fine. Also, what I was drawing, I realized that I didn't really like care about getting better at drawing anymore. Like my only reason to keep drawing is because I want to see like what I imagine my characters doing. I want to see it instead of just imagining it, and no one else would do it for me, so I have to do it. It's just that's the only reason. I mean, I guess I enjoy drawing, but it's the main reason. I just want to see my OCs and enjoy drawing. I don't really see the end goal in being a better drawer anymore. I used to think like when I'll be good, I'll get a job that will require me to draw and stuff like that. But now that I'm better than I was and that I've been part of projects before, I don't really see myself drawing for a check. Like I know it sounds like the perfect dream when you're an artist, but like to me at least, it's just like oh hell no, like no no no. Because I'm pretty sure I'd grow tired of drawing or even like dislike it to some degree. And honestly, I'd rather not, because after I finished my webcomic, I couldn't enjoy drawing for quite some time, like multiple months, and that's why I haven't like posted for a while, and that's why I haven't posted for a while on my socials, especially YouTube. Sorry, but yeah, I'm still not sure what happened and why like I came to like lose interest in drawing. But it was not a funny experience at all. Like losing interest in what you love is it's kinda scary, I'm not gonna lie. Especially like losing interest in drawing. For me, I've spent so much time of my life focusing on it that after I couldn't draw, I felt like I lost all of these years. It's just, I mean, I know it's not necessarily true. I haven't lost anything. Like if I enjoy doing it, it's not lost. But still, like the feeling was still there. So now I'll take like a few precautions when drawing, because at some point, even like recording the drawing process started to annoy me. That's why now I use the built-in recorder in Clip Studio Paint. I don't have to think about it. I just turn it on, and it's over. That's it. Even though I miss when in Photoshop I used to like zoom in, and that would show in the recording. That was my favorite part because I love seeing my drawing zoomed in. I don't know why, but yeah, I'm gonna miss that. Also, I won't finish a drawing in one take because that's usually what I did. I would start recording and I would finish the drawing on the same day. So that meant that I would spend my whole day drawing, which is annoying sometimes. Sometimes I don't mind, but sometimes it's like I want to get out. Like, whoa, why am I here? Like, it's annoying. And now that I have a different schedule, I can't do that anymore. So it's just a hassle. I'll just draw when I like feel like it and take as much time as I want. Especially because this drawing, I love how it turned out. Like, genuinely, I love how it turned out. And I think it wouldn't be the case if I rushed it. I can literally like tell that I enjoy drawing this one just by looking at it, which is actually a little weird. It's actually like, oh, how can I see that? Wait, 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 how can I see that? But no, like, Jenny, I love this drawing, and it's been a while that I haven't liked the end result of a drawing. So I'm gonna keep drawing slowly. Thank you, thank you. I also think the reason why I struggle to find the perfect pose for them is because like their relationship is so like underwritten. Like I'm throwing myself under the bus. I'm cutting myself out. Like, I haven't written their relationship as like with as much details as I did for the other pairings. So that one is on me. That one is definitely on me. So I'm gonna work on that. One is like literally like a little brother that Imani never had, and for him, she reminds him of like his older sisters. He misses his family a lot, so having like a sibling-like relationship with her brings him a lot of comfort. And one thing I like wanna keep in mind while writing them is that they relate to each other about feeling different from other people. Imani, of course, like being deaf, made it really hard for her to make friends. And when she was in high school, she decided to get hearing aids because she thought that would make it easier for her to make friends, which was not the case. I'm so sorry, girlie, but that is not how you do it. Like, no, that did not work. Sorry. And Moa's difference, on the other hand, is not visible at first glance. He's intersex with ambiguous genitalia. So his high school experience was pretty alienating, to say the least. He grew up with they them pronouns, and his parents always made sure that he could experiment to let him like discover himself and stuff. But when he hit puberty, it was really hard for him because at this point in his life, he's like started to identify as a man. So seeing like his breasts and his hips develop and stuff, he just like it made everything like worse. He couldn't like interact with other boys because he would like see how they would look like boys, and he was looking like whatever he was looking like, you know. So yeah, it made it really complicated for him to be like confident or even comfortable in his own skin. But now, like at the beginning of the story, all of that is in the past. Everyone has like healed, no, but everyone has like grew up and start to know themselves better, and he and Imani don't suffer from these issues anymore. By the way, I love the layout here. I love it. I love the layout because I wanted to like experiment with it. I like the vibe I'm aiming for is like memories, pictures that the characters took while hanging out together. So here basically it's Saida's junk journal. She documents her life a lot. It's an habit she picked up after like her therapist told her to do so. So anything that can be put in her journal will end up there. And because she's the main one like taking the pictures, she has most of them here in this journal. But this one is an exception. Jesse took that and gave it to her before he left because she couldn't make it. So in the like Imani and Moan, you can clearly see are like immersed in whatever they were doing, so they were not thinking about taking pictures. But Jesse has always Saida in mind, so he took the picture for her because he knew she would appreciate it. Usually Jesse isn't the type to take pictures at all. He's like Moan and Imani. He's minding his own business. He's not thinking about taking pictures. But when it comes to Saida and what she likes and what she would appreciate, he is willing to do a lot of things he wouldn't do in the first place. For the next video, I want to make some kind of animation where it looks like Saida turns the page, but I don't know how to do that yet, so I'll just calm down on the layout ideas for a while. Also, next video might be a world building speed paint. So I don't even know how that aesthetic would fit. I don't know. I don't know how I'll put it, but we'll see. Wait, no. The next video will be an official introduction to my OCs and their lore, like the basics of it. And then I'll do a world building stuff. Yeah. That don't quote me on what I said, but it's planned and I plan on doing that. I plan on keeping my words. Anyways, that's all the talk I have for you today. Thank you for watching.